Welcome back, and I've got Mr. Glitchy back again in his hipper with Nuremberg, Gupard, Renown, Bismarck, Northcote, and Shikaku. 4 clanless people, so we'll see how those go. Now, that could mean anything. It could mean they were new, or they could have had a clan they decided to leave. Who knows? But actions speak louder than words. And great job sporting the King of the Seas camel. I know Cap would say that's a monstrosity, but I like it.
This is the base commander. We expect the arrival of transport and attack squadrons. Strike aircraft will ensure support during the embarkation and evacuation on transport aircraft. Warship commanders, clear the most direct route for the aircraft in the specified sectors.
Now, when Mr. Glitchy sent this to me, I was actually on vacation. Just because when I go on vacation, folks, I don't pay attention to the Discord. I still try to make when I'm on a vacation, I try to pay attention to the Discord. At least once a day, I'll check my messages on my emails. I'll check it like once a day, and I'll let you guys know. I don't leave my community hanging, that's for sure. But, he definitely wanted me to put this up. And I was going to plan on putting it up. If he is going to charge the battleship, he is losing a little bit of too much health. A little bit of health. It may only be 6k, but that is 6k health. That is a lot of health to lose. Like he's at 11,000 negative health so far. So, not a great position if you're going to take on the battleships. But I'm sure Mr. Glitchy will handle it perfectly. Again, it's all about bouncing back. You screw up, you find a way to bounce back. You work with it. That's what it comes down to. And I feel like a lot of op players, when they screw up, they can't bounce back. He does have 4 guys aiming at him. He's got to get this DD out, otherwise he'll get fire penalty detected continuously. And he can't have that Indianapolis constantly shooting at him, let alone the battleship. He should go dark once it dies. There he goes, going dark. Looks like he still isn't within fire penalty of everything. So, that's bad. That's very bad. Especially since he's pulling this off with only half his health. That's suicide. And Hipper doesn't have the best armor. Hopefully that Renown will help. And by Renown will help, I mean it acts as a target damage sponger and that they all target him. He still has 3 battleships aiming at him. And, that's not great. Corpse out. Got a little lucky on that shot. He does have the torp power to kill 2 battleships. It's a 3rd one that's going to be problem. So going for the Wyoming and the New York are the key ones. He can angle and bounce the New York shells on his hull. I think his torp should kill the New Mexico. He does pick up the New Mexico. Okay, so he just has to pick up the, well, Wyoming, and then he'll be better in the field. Oh, the torps didn't get it. Dang. That's Gutsy doing it. He got real lucky though. Either they missed or they bounced. But that's real lucky. Does pick up the Wyoming. And Renown comes in and kills him. terms of health-wise, he's in a bad spot. He needs to get all those torps loaded and kill these Omahas. He's in a beautiful position to kill the Omahas. He's still got a GCP off cooldown, and his torps under the side will be reloaded. So he has the torp power to kill him. Living is the other hand. That's the key. I honestly did not. I did not expect him to live through that. But I am glad he did. That means we get to see a lot more of this wacky man. And his potential is up to over 1 million. Now, he does overpin those Omahas straight through their bow. Like that. Well, I guess he didn't need the torch. Oh, yeah. See, like, he's just pinning these guys all over the place. Like, he got more than enough. It's just limiting the amount of damage he takes is the key. Double fire there. He is going to have to deal with that. If he gets another good fire on him, it's going to hurt. There's one fire. It's better than two. There's the torps. Bounces the AP on his hull. Secondary shoot or fire. Fire picks that up. Picks up natural selection. Yeah, it's a little risky going wide like that. But he makes it work and he picks the kill up. 9 kills, 263k, and he's only at 4,000 health. So he went into this with only 20,000 HP at half health. And look at his damage. That's impressive. That is really impressive. That just isn't knowing bots. That's understanding game mechanics. That's pure game mechanics. As you can tell that he was bouncing armor-piercing shells on the hull of a Hipper, which isn't really known for its tankiness. So there was a lot of understanding game mechanics there. That wasn't just pure luck. I'm kind of shocked that his team didn't say well done or anything. Like, looking at the score, he's got 9 kills, and Bismarck has 2, and Shikaku and Northco have 1. He's done, like, literally all the damage. If a player is able to kill all 3 battleships and all 4 Omahas, I give them a hard salute. That is a tough thing to do, but to do it's not easy. So good job, MrGlitchy, on that. That was a good job. Renown, though, I don't know what the Renown's going to do. He's still at full health, roughly. I really don't know what he's going to do. Let's say the cruisers spawn south of MrGlitchy. Let's just say they do. He loads AP, and he'll be able to citadel them like crazy, because they're all going to shoot the Renown. But MrGlitchy, as far as offensibility purposes, I'm not going to say he's out of the fight entirely for the rest of the match. Hipper has amazing AP and very good velocity on its guns. He's going to be able to still do quite a bit. From the look of those planes, it looks like it's going to be on the 1 line.
Warship commanders.
Sad. I was kind of hoping to be south of MrGlitchy. That way it would shoot the Renown and he'd get more damage. But it does give him some time to get some health back.
Provide gunfire support for attack aircraft.
Shikaku sending his rockets in. I assume the Shikaku will go for the Ranger, and everything else will go for, well, the ship target. Looks like the Nuremberg may leave the heal circle now. He's full health, so he should technically leave the circle.
Aircraft carrier was spotted in the combat area. Destroy her.
Shikaku's going for the CV. He can technically citadel it with HE rockets, but we'll see how that goes. Shikaku doesn't have the best planes to go after CV like that, especially with that kind of AA around it. You'd be able to manage like one strike per wing, and you'd be losing way too many planes to really justify continuous striking. So, I would honestly say the Shikaku should have went after the aerodrome targets. That would have been the smarter thing to do. That's usually one thing I like to do in a CV, is I'll follow them in with my own squad, just to ensure we get those down. MrGlitchy is only on like a third of his health, but he can back up and use his HE. So, it's just what he wants to do. He's basically done his job at this point. He can take a break and let the rest of his team, pick up the slack. That's for sure. I mean, us good op players, we don't usually take a break, but there are some times where we will be like, you know what, we just can't keep fighting openly. But, he can just shoot HE and burn him at this point. Renown's not looking too good. He is probably got a fire on him, and he'll probably bounce AT. But it looks like they're just shooting HE at him at this point. Gupard picks up the priority target, which is good. Yep, Renown does have a fire on him, so they will be shooting AP at him. That will hurt him, because if he turns broadside, that is going to really hurt him doing that. Gupard goes down, that's unfortunate. I think he was going to go for the CV. But it's unfortunate that he did die. Odds are he could have probably pulled that off if the whiskey hadn't spawned on that location. Oh, I really hope that Renown doesn't get torqued. Okay, he did get lucky. Very lucky. Doesn't mean he's out of the fight, though. He's still taking armor piercing from the pincer. Well, the third wave's going to be in the middle. I am not sure what Bismarck's doing. We'll see how long Bismarck lives. I wish the North Pole would get in the fight. Well, Renown's going down. I mean, he's dead at this point. MrGlitchy is in a slight tough spot. He's only got 180 now. It's what we have to worry if the number jumps up anymore. If it jumps up, then we gotta be more worried. But the fact that the Bismarck died is very bad. Very, very bad. Okay, we went up to 2 now, so what the hell is shooting it? One's a DD. The bot Kato's gonna die. That's unfortunate. Now, Mr. Glitchy gets around this island. He can AP that Pensy. The bad news is, again, is that he's right in the path of a Missouri. Not even I want to be in a path of Missouri. Believe me, I've been Missouri'd. It is not fun. We all get Missouri'd on the ride. Being Missouri'd on Ultimate Frontier is just more disappointing. Mainly for the player. Oh, beautiful salvo. Nice 18k there. He will pick up that and he will secure that star. Three aiming at him. One's the Wichita, one the likely, one's the Cleveland, or Colorado. Okay, we only got one aiming at him, which is good. Surprise! So I assume the Colorado's shooting him. Yep, Colorado's shooting him. Is the one shooting him. That's a good thing. At least the Wichita stopped shooting him. I think they're just gonna have to give up the CV. I think that's just beyond their goal at this point. I don't think it's possible to get the CV. And, well, North Code died to Missouri. Odds are he's Brawling getting... I don't know what the CV's doing. His planes aren't going to make it through that AA. He might be waiting like what plate off, but I don't know what he's gonna do. Now, Mr. Glitchy on the other end, yes, you have 6 kilometer torque, but that's gonna be a tough one. Slightly tough. I think he can still torpid and have the range. It's gonna be close though. He did take a pretty good chunk there. And who's saying useless teams? That would be the Chicago. It would be unfortunate if he gets Citadel to death right there. Looks like 5 torps? Yep, 5 torp, it's gone. And he picks up Ray and a Himper. Who said you don't need a mines? Useless team, Shikaki. Your Hipper's the one that's carried you this whole match. He's at 12 kills and, well, the rest of you equal not even 12 kills. And Hipper's been doing all the work for you guys. Can he cross 400k is the question. He's still got 40 some seconds. He's got enough to maybe make 3 more salvos. Well, he should get it on the 6th salvo if he gets lucky. Oh, so close. Come on, I know you can, Mr. Glitchy. There you go. He crosses 400k, and he's tanked 2 million damage. Which is an accomplishment in itself. I think it's just a little too much angle. It's still pretty broadside to him, but I don't think the improved pin will kick in. Oh, so close.
The aerodrome is in maximum danger. An enemy ship has entered the base area.
But wonderful match from Mr. Glitchy. 413k natural selection. Natural selection, assistant, major contribution. Always great to get one of those, and Ray. So beautiful game from Mr. Glitchy for sure. Absolutely. There's no amazing base XP. Beautiful all across the board. 2,500 base XP. That is goddamn phenomenal. That's phenomenal at base XP there. So, kudos to you. And beautiful hard carry from you. And great job taking out those battleships and those Omahas. That was impressive. That was very impressive. And I'm looking at the damage. You can see that those Nicholas, those two DDs, Alpha 1 and 2, really did take a ton of his health away at around 15,000. And the fact that he went back in to take on those 3 battleships is pretty impressive. Now, he looks like, unfortunately, he was not running premium. That's unfortunate for him. He would have made almost 500,000 credits at 400,000. That would have been a beautiful credit profit. Free XP, he still did decent without it. I mean, it still would have been nice to pull a 2,000 one. But, really, on this one, it hurts mostly in credits. The rest of it doesn't really hurt. It's mostly the credits that I feel bad for him on. Because that is a decent little haul on credits, for sure. So, it's unfortunate that he didn't get that. But, hopefully he can pick up some more premium.